Yo, what's poppin', my people? It's your boy Crooks the Great, back at you guys with another banger of a UFC 4 video. And man, do I have a very special video for you guys today. This will probably be one of the best UFC 4 fights you guys will ever see any content creator put out, man. And we're taking on my good friend and as well as my teammate in dark and KyoungButta. He's Dillashaw. I am Sean O'Malley here, and we're in a 5-round fight. So here we go. We're popping out that jab. Now, I know KyoungButta is a very skilled player, man. If you guys don't know who he is, take the time out, pause this video. His link's going to be in the chat. Make sure you guys go and sub up to him. He streams very frequently and makes some really good dope-ass skating videos as well for his IRL videos. So make sure you guys pause the video, go sub up to my boy. Because if you don't, we're going to run the fades in the street. You don't want that. You don't want to see Crooks outside your door. You feel me? So make sure y'all do that. See, we're trying to take our time. Sean O'Malley does have a skirmisher, so we can fight off the back foot as well. But we're just trying to keep pace with what he's trying to do. We're trying not to let him pressure us too heavy. Because the one thing I know about KyoungButta is the dude has really solid combinations. And once he gets rolling, he starts working the body, and then he does a good job of putting you in the mixer. So that's what we're trying to avoid. We're still working the body as well. We're not just head hunting, because against a guy like KyoungButta, once he starts using head movement as well, he can hit you with some good pull counter elbows, pull counter uppercuts, and different things like that. So we're just trying to take our time. Good major lunge off. He tried to hit the signature lunge of TJ Dillashaw right there, but we knocked him out with a good hook. Still just taking our time, not really trying to overcommit or rush on anything. He misses right there on the leg kick, so that lets me know he is going to be trying to chop out our leg as well. So we're still just using the nice movement of Sean O'Malley. Catch him right there with a clean 3-piece, but he did go down to the body. And that's one thing that I really like about KyoungButta's game, is he's not a headhunter. He will mix it up and go down to the body, and he stays committed to it, whether you rock him or not. And that's something that I really respect, because normally once you guys go against guys that love the body hunt, once you uppercut him a couple times, they kind of tend to just fade away from it. But not him. He really stays committed to it. Right there, we hit him with a good straight roundhouse kick to the body. He misses on the head kick. So we're going to pop out that jab. Ooh, nice pull counter into some body work right there. And that's what I'm saying. Very solid work. He does some good solid work to the body. Catches our kick right there. We catch him with the flying knee. Tries to go down to the body, but we blocked it right there. Still just chopping away at the block. We miss on the wheel kick to the head. He's trying to make us pay, but we're able to back up out of it a little bit easy right there, just because of the nice footwork of Sean O'Malley. Catches our kick right there. We punch him. He's going to trip us, which is going to lower our body health. For those of you guys that don't know that, when you trip somebody after a leg catch, it lowers their body health by, I think, about like maybe 1 or 2%. So just a little word of advice for you guys trying to work the body. And that's going to be the end of the first round. Now, very close first round. We went back and forth with him. He did some solid work there to our body. We did some solid work to his body as well and up to the head. So we're going to try to make the second round a little bit more definitive our way. We want to try to stack up these rounds, because if there's a high chance that this does go to the 5th round and to a decision. So we're going to try to stack up these rounds in our favor. There, we catch him with a clean uppercut and rock him right there, because he did duck down low. Drop him right there with a clean 2-piece, going with double knees to the body. Then we're going to go with a knee to the head, because he switched down his block. Now we're applying a little bit of pressure, but he's doing a good job of fighting back and kind of just giving us something a little bit to work, a little bit to worry about. So here we're just trying to take our time. I didn't rush him right there up against the cage just because of the length of Sean O'Malley. He's not going to be the best in a pocket fighting scenario unless we do have a frame advantage, because if we don't, TJ Dillashaw is going to be the faster fighter just because of how short he is. He's going to be the better fighter inside the pocket. So we're not going to be standing in there too much against him, but we will take our opportunities when they're there. So here we're just taking our time. Feinting out the jab now, just trying to bait some things out. Catching him with a good calf kick. We're going to start to try to work those legs. Try to get him to switch into southpaw if we can. Going down to the body. Nice jab calf kick right there. Does some good damage. Catch him with a clean 3-piece as he's entering in the pocket with a 2-piece combination of his own. Just taking our time still. And notice how me and him are not rushing into the pocket. We're kind of just using our good footwork, stepping into the pocket, and then when we feel like we have the opportunities, we're landing some clean strikes on each other. So he feinted down to the body. He's not going with the uppercut, which lets me know he's not really concerned about us going to the body, which we do want to get him concerned about it. We either want to get him concerned about going to the body or going to the legs. And we heard him right there again, trying to drop him, but does a good job of moving his head off. And then he cracks us with a good lead uppercut, drops us right there. But he's not going to jump on us just because, you know what? When you guys see me fight Romero, GOAT, or anybody like that, we usually don't take knockdowns. Well, that's not true. Against GOAT, usually me and GOAT do take knockdowns if we're in ranked. But me and KyoungButta, we don't take knockdowns, so we're going to try to be going for the clean KO on the feet. Right there, we crack him with a good slip straight. We got him in a little bit of trouble. He knows it. Our head health is a little low, so, you know, we're not looking too good in that area, but I know I've done a lot of damage to him as well. So we're kind of just going tit for tat right now. Hit him with a good slip straight, drop him again, or drop him right there for the first time in the round, but we stunned him again for, I believe, the third time in the round. Catches us with a good jab uppercut. He's trying to use that signature lunge of Dillashaw. Now, for those of you guys that haven't seen that signature lunge can be very damaging because it can armor through a lot of stuff. As we drop him right there with a good uppercut, it could be very troubling as the second round ends. We did some clean work right there in the second round, but we need to watch out for that signature lunge because it will armor through a lead hook, and then as he's stepping off, if he hits us with a hook and catches us in vulnerability, it'll do a lot of damage, especially because we're in a switch stance. So we need to be careful. So we touch gloves and we're back underway. Immediately go with the calf kick because I know he's going to be looking for us to go with the combinations to the head. Pushing the pace on him a little bit right here. He's going with the calf kick back. Our stamina consumption is looking pretty good for it being a 5-rounder. We're pretty good, sitting pretty good here in the third round. Chopping at that leg. Just taking our time, not rushing on anything. Trying to bait out kicks with the movement of Sean O'Malley. That's why you see me moving in and out like that. Still just working that leg pretty heavy in this round. Just because I want him to lower that block and try to get him to stay stationary with a nice leg kick rock. Popping out the jab. We miss on the straight. Nice leg kick right there by him, but it's not doing too much damage to us, which is surprising. In the buff, I was surprised that Sean O'Malley's legs didn't get lowered, but we land right there with a clean 3-piece, hurt him. Trying to get that finish, but he does a good job of moving his head again, and we're not going to overcommit just because our head health is really low, and if we get countered, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. So here, he's answering back. We try to catch him with a clean 2-piece, but he blocked it. Nice work. So you're just trying to stay patient. And this is the most struggling thing I find in UFC 4 is staying patient when you know you have your opponent hurt. Like right there, we hurt him. Double jabbing, triple jabbing into the block. Working the legs. Just trying to stay patient. There he was thinking about the uppercut, but he knew I was going to slip off. He knew it. So he didn't go for it. Good stuff. He switches stance because that leg, that lets me know that that leg is chopped, man. That leg is really hurting him. And this is really where we want him to be at. We want him to be in southpaw. Just because it's going to be a little bit of a different feeling. He might not be as confident in southpaw as he is in orthodox. Who knows? So we just want to test that thing out. So we're still just taking our time, being patient with it. Nice body hook right there by him. He switched back to orthodox. So that lets me know I need to go at that leg. Double jabbing, ripping down to the body right there. We miss on the lead uppercut because he hit a clean minor step. So now we're applying a little bit of pressure. He's still going down to the body nicely. We're staying in his face, just trying to get him to make a mistake. Crack him right there with a clean 2-piece as he tried to push us. Catch him with the rear uppercut. Hurts him. We're trying to go for the finish. We knock him down, but like I said, we're not jumping on him. We're not jumping on him. We're trying to get that clean KO because he didn't jump on us, but he hit us with a nasty pull counter uppercut and knocked us down right there. Now we're in a little bit of trouble here. I ain't going to cap, ladies and gentlemen. We in a little bit of trouble. We got to take our time. We got to be on our P's and Q's against KyoungButta. He going to come back, put us to sleep. Might be a problem. So here we're just taking our time as the third round ends right there. Very, very clean work from us up until about the last 30 seconds of that round. He caught us with a clean pull counter uppercut, did some damage. You guys see I stunned him 4 times in that round. So, yeah, he's still in the fight, though. UFC 4, a lot of people will be mad that, you know, fights kind of go this way. You know, I wobbled him 4 times and I still didn't get a clean KO. And usually that's one of my arguments for UFC 4, against UFC 4. But in these kind of fights, they're very, very fun. Just because KyoungButta is fighting the right way. So, you know, I don't really mind it. So we hurt him. We're trying to smother him, trying to get him out of there. And I switched to orthodox just because I wanted to give him a different look. Because I've been in southpaw all fight long. Chopping at that lead leg because he's in orthodox as well. And I know it's going to start to hurt him pretty bad here. And we might be able to get that leg kick rock. So here he's doing a good job of being defensive. Because I know that chin health on him is hurt really, really bad. And ours is as well. But we don't want to slow up the pace that we've been fighting him at. Because we have had a lot of success. We just need to watch out for counter strikes coming back. So right there, we finally get the leg kick rock. We get him to switch. And look at that hampered movement of TJ Dillashaw. He's not moving as fast as he was before. And that's really what our goal was. We want to try to slow him down. Catch him right there with a clean uppercut. Hurt him again. Looking for that pull. Ooh, he almost hit us with a nice slipping hook. So we need to be careful of that. Just taking our time. Not overcommitting. You don't see me just walking at him, launching off combinations. You don't see me going jab straight head kick either, because I know he might be expecting that. So if we're going to do that, we kind of got to be tricky about setting it up. So he broke our block. Almost. He almost had a nice clean block break, but our block actually is looking real nice. So just taking our time. There's that signature lunge. And now the signature lunge is going to be off to the opposite side. It's going to be off to his left and rear hand. So we just need to be aware of that as well, because that's still super dangerous, even with his health stats being low. So we're just taking our time. Not rushing, still chopping at that leg. Pushing forward. Did a good job of breaking my block right there. Drops us with a clean straight right there just because we were being dumb. Overcommitted. Got dropped. Head health is blinking now like a blinker when you get off the freeway. You feel me? Crack him with a good straight. Hurt him. And now look at our movement is starting to get slowed down as well just because of the amount of strikes that we've thrown. And he's actually made us whiff a lot in these last 2 rounds. So it's really took a real hit on our stamina. So we're popping out the jab. You see, we're not really overcommitting to anything. We're just popping the jab into that block. Just trying to keep him kind of off balance. So we're just taking our time. Chop his leg right there because he wasn't orthodox. Hurt him again. Drop him right there with a clean straight. But we're not getting these KOs, man, as the 4th round ends right there. We're not able to get the KO right here in this fight quite yet. And I don't even know how many times I rocked him, man, and dropped him. It's crazy. If you guys can count how many times I've wobbled him here in this fight, please let me know in the comment section. I'm not going to cap. Please let me know at the end of the video how many times I've actually wobbled him and dropped him in this fight. No. But here in the 5th round, it's anybody's fight. Our head health is low. I know his head health is low. It's anybody's fight. If we get pull countered, it might be the end of us. I'm not going to cap. He's still working the body, but we're not really too concerned because that lead leg on him is affecting his power quite a bit, and we still have a considerable amount of body health. And now I know his stamina is low just because he ran out of stamina right there when he threw that combination. Crack him with a good straight, make him pay for going down to the body, drop him with a good lead uppercut. We're hurting him. We have 113 strikes landed to the head, and that's the last one that we needed. Caught him with a good lead uppercut and put him to sleep. Great fight by KyoungButta, man. These are the fights that, you know, you love to have when you're fighting against somebody like KyoungButta who's very, very skilled. It can really just raise your blood pressure, get your adrenaline pumping, and I really, really love these kind of fights. But that's it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to slap that subscribe button if you're new, as well as slap that like button And like I said, go follow the homie KyoungButta on his channel. He's another content creator. Really, really awesome guy. But until the next video, guys, take it easy. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from. And I will see you guys in the next video.